Hello there! Hi everybody! Welcome on my stream! Today we continue with Doki. It's a literature club. And let's see if we can move on that interesting part of this game. So, I think we can start. And yeah, probably this, I guess. I hope I saved it last time. So, let's go. Alright, back to action. I guess I'm next then. Yeah, we end up right before Sayori. So, let's continue. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Me Down. Okay. Sorry, I jiggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you are reciting to other people. Imagine you are reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly fiery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come up from Sayori's voice almost give it a whole new meaning. Okay, maybe this is what Sayori means when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I know, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Tommy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? Do you really understand? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you are reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Oh. What make me go before Tommy? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tommy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. What do you mean lower standards? That's light. Natsuki. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as... sorry. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that's improved over time too. Maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you are presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme and rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finished and everyone applauds. She huffs back to seat. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm a little bit sick, so expect a lot of drinking today because reading this is really hard. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me to do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That surprised Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you will be recitating. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recitate instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we will finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I will be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I will have to do my best. Alright. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice too. Well, supposed to respond to that. It's okay, Tommy, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was packing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to. I mean, Sayori flumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You are kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, it's interesting. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'd probably say yes. Like, you don't see why not. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does it two of that makes my heart pounding? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? It has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is replacing for you. Replacement? Okay, wait. I read it wrong, right? Yeah, replacement. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I say there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? Yeah, who knows? Okay, let's go through this again. Clumsy Bliss, defeat, clumsy, excitement. I don't know why, let's strike it. Question, jump, faster, anxiety, swimsuit, unstable, misery, rain cloud dazzle, journey. Yeah. Bubble, spring, nibble. Bubbles. Okay, that's a little bit jumpy, maybe. I absolutely have no idea what I'm making here. Pleasure. Shiny. Vanilla. Promise joy. Lipstick. Lust. Father. Phantom memories. Candy. Marshmallow. Let's go marshmallow. Crimson. Explode. Tickle. Lollipop. Calm. Jiggle. Smile. Let's take climax. Fun bunny. Cheers. Let's take bunny. Fireflies. I'm just picking random words and I don't even know what can go with this. Anime. Secretive. Childhood. Okay, let's try childhood. Kawaii. Okay. Chocolate. Imagination. Yeah. Fluffy. And this is last. Let's try skeleton. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walk into. You're practicing piano again. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that's the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're always all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Hi, Sayori. How you doing? Scabby spawn in the chat. Okay. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our parts of the festival, but it's a whole day in school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I take it. I'm just thinking right now, why that on screen is second message and not the first message? Like, that's weird. Okay, let's continue with game. You should have been like Sari all of a sudden. South. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specific things to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Wait, I don't get it. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the jokes makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Okay. I maybe got it now. Let's just focus on our own, even for now, okay? Fine. Your reaction aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Sayori is in my chat right now, but desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Give me a second. I have something just happening here, and I don't know why it's happening. Okay. It's working. Why is it not working? Okay. Should be okay, right? Something's happened, and I don't know what, and I don't know why. But okay, yesterday was stream without troubles. Today troubles again. But let's see. And I think everything is okay right now. Yep, everything looks good. So let's hope it was nothing. And then we can continue. I walk over to her. Hey, sorry. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're speaking out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is huffing through some papers at her desk. Tommy, what's up? Hey, this might be a little strange, but Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Tommy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things and bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask you if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friend with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talk to her myself. Are you sure about it? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Wait. Yeah, left alone, okay. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bring it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the things on her mind is you, Tommy. Me? How on earth was you came to that conclusion? Well, yeah, like, dude, you blind or what? I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Tommy. Have you thought that maybe you are always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, that can't be true. I say too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I say. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneels down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from her. I signed and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much? Not it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit here and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glanced down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. He practically mumbles that last part. I'm probably making it to seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. So, Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your pricing. But anyway, you are the best friends, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she's near you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If you need you to worry about her, then it will be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have two of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hand. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We have just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Please, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. I put the first volume of Perfect Girl out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know? That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this on back. One back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you talk, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonated out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside, all of Natsuki's books lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. He makes futile hope trying to figure out how to read her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm not moving these all back down. Hey, thank you for follow. Okay, wait a minute. I'm bad with names, so I need to read it. Special memes? Okay, hi, welcome. How are you doing? Alright, I'm moving this all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they are really pretty to look at when they are all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short for something? Or something? I mean, I know it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible side design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Oh, Natsuki uses her fingers to screw one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah. Box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. Wow! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. He holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Please, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forced her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they are too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs into a chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabbed a stack of manga and bent down to put it on the shelf below. Whoa! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chairs steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold chair while Natsuki reaches the backup. I can almost see up her skirt. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realized I'd be dead. Oop! Natsuki wraps her arms around the birthday girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ooh, heavy. Tommy, I don't think I can bend down without it failing. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Okay, that will be interesting now. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she's lose her balance if she's moved. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my Natsuki legs shake. I'm not. I was just Natsuki. Don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perf. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. The sands turn to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Wait, I skip it. Never mind. Okay. Just flies Natsuki's feet. Okay, there's nothing more. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go fly. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me threw me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelted me in the face. Ouch. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ooh! Slowly Natsuki comes to her sense. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that penetrates her. Ooh! Gross! A first pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you psycho? Me? What I'm thinking? You do all wrong things. Everything's okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly bursts in. Monika! See what's happened when you put the manga on the top shelves? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. So sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is totally pervert. Whoa. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica said that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, my, I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then threw it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowered her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I help get the crease out, okay? It's practically my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to club and Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well I help clean this up. And till I move the rest of your manga for you, I pick volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this once again aside. This will help clear you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You are really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and shifts around another sob. I'm not sure what's happened to her today, but being nice is the last I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I being gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we are done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You are taking responsibility for what you said. The things about cheering me up. If you insist. Okay, I need drink, so give me a sec. Okay. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets out attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding onto this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. But who should I show my poem first? Okay. We spent a lot of time with Natsuki, so let's continue with it. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Right. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki face freeze, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scan her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Tommy. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Tommy? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. No, I also not understand. Oh wait, I get it. Okay, I get it now. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. I was just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I like it. you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Huh? But Tommy wrote this poem, and we are supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freeze. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Tommy is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Tommy is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it too. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Oh my, that's very long again. Okay, I'll be your beach. Okay. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminishes your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. You're reaching beyond your sign, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will meet away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you threw had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Patch in sunbeam and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let leave your memories in a footprints trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to me. I'll be the beach that's okay, that's the same. But if you let me be your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn to love yourself again. I can help myself, but it seems like a little bit personal. Okay. Yeah, I felt like I keep writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decide to write about the beach first and then came up with the message letter? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, he wanted to pick up topic and have us both write about it or whatsoever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. You know, really interested about Sayori because she's a little bit off. So let's treat her. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like this. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I mean, Drew. It's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. This makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Tommy. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go playing with everyone else now. Hey, that sounds weird. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. No, Monica, I wasn't well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay. So, let's go on, Yuri. Well done, Tommy. You definitely impressed your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Hearing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all of the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, you learned anything about yourself, Tommy? Huh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or bad writer, and my opinions are just opinions, you know. As well, I believe what most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's confronting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and came to those sort of conclusions. I just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Alright, it's long, I need drink, so give me a sec. Alright. This font is hard for me, but let's try. Peach. Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth basically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the what? What games? Light games? Tide games. Okay, sorry. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air in therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I think my toes into the unlimited boundary line, tempered by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a side at the share, drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Okay, this font is really pain for me. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, that's okay. Already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or through process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's so surprised that she want to do something like that. She's probably just want to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to call my dogs once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, let's look at Monica. We left her all times like last, and I think that's not a good idea. Hi Tommy, have you thought about what you want to submit? to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of lady who wandered earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meanings, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I reach with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the swilled sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall ever even more, gentle as a feeder and dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the source of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much into it. In my way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than everyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more once everything then went into it. and the things you can work out. It's much more encouraging than way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, you three. We are all done sharing points, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something? This sounds a bit usual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Your catchphrase? I don't have catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Looks, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Huh? It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lightening the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is true off a little when she is not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decent. Oh, come on. She's actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovely doughy. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You are the most in here, you know. Now Natsuki is spouting too. Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. This may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she started at her desk in focus and started nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, That just leaves you, Tommy. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you too. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Tommy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never say that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you just making excuses for Tommy too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking, isn't it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Tommy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying true. Please. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Tommy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Alright. I must say it's a great opportunity to find a little bit more about Yuri. Or go through the game so far with Natsuki, so it could be more interesting that way. Maybe it's good idea to pick just Monica because, you know, or Sayuri. She's been really weird, and this is like hard. I really don't know. Okay, let's just pick somebody. Like, what's different anyway? I probably take Natsuki. I go with her all game, so let's try it. I'm so interested in this. This can be good. So let's go. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You will definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. I think I got Doki Literature Club Plus, and I think we go play this game again. And I go with Yuri. I'm really interested in that. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, isn't a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think this is. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think this really counts. What about you, Tommy? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it's turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking? Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. Huh? I think this Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something to her to do and then nobody offering to help. This doesn't mean... Natsuki glanced back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and put her hands down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. This be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki released her hands and turned around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? No, not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's word. Natsuki, all of people to be saying such encouraging things. But I've been to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make a really great event. Yeah, I hope to see everyone to do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone picked up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out to the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally wouldn't gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slips my mind. Yes, good things I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over the Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, I'm fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Huh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never go to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you soon, son. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Okay. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My enchanty shoots through the roof. Yeah, that's really possible. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we are outside the school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or it is too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. And I need a drink. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after exchanging numbers to double check it, but it turns into conversation. She almost a different personality on phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki came over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done it in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering in it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. House is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Tommy. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easily to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. Also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, I wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up clearing it for you. How came you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Cyrus had already left by the time we decided last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me information about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Tommy. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have came here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decides to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sarah gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Tommy. But you are wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You just seen it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Tommy? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most of the day I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Hey, this game is really depressive. What the heck? Okay, that's hard. It's starting to be hard. That's what I feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is that you have never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I know, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Tommy. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is that the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decide the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Haha. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Tommy, there's nothing. Nothing at all. There's only things that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaks down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was pushing by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I may hurt you too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserved every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I put her into a tight embrace. Tommy. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Tommy, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Tommy, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I figure out what needs to change. I make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you would better tell me. I get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Tommy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Is that what I want? I promise. I think this would be nice then. Yeah. Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, it's starting to be interesting, so I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but since Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes me uninformed seems totally unfeeling in comparison. Please don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipment for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something sneaky sneaky like she usually does. Could be that she is little different outside of school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Tommy? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me to say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we are not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I got to teach you. What? There's a little bit more like you. You are more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now, you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Natsuki catches her words, and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciated that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you are thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sore when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Tommy. Natsuki smiles deliciously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decide to dish out more insult like that, there's no way I'm not flirting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to put things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the better at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Tommy, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in a bag next to the table. What are you using it for? The color, the better. Of course. I'm making each tray a different color. This way, even if the flavor aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the battery into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori's and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you are starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the butter. Fuck. So I got stuck with a whisk and huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you don't do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to empathize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my whisk. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing? Huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to pinch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I cheerfully scope some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah, the force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault it is? There is a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheeks. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reached my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girl like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's fingers and put it in my mouth to lick off the icing. What? Do you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Tommy, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to a girl, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breath. Why I'm starting to feel dizzy. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over the oven. It's something burning? Phew. Talk, you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. He seems it's on top of the stove, and in another moment the fire alarm stopped. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tensions from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Alright guys, it started to be really interesting, but it's time not in my good way. So I just need it ended here. So I'm really sorry guys, but I really need to go. So we will continue with it definitely. I think we can go yesterday. I planning of Neverwinter before, but I say, hey, if we don't go that much in this game, I probably should continue. So yeah, we will continue tomorrow because I won't know what's happened now. So yeah, little break, like I really want to continue to play. I hate this. Okay, never mind. So tomorrow we continue with Doki Literature Club. On Friday we go play Assassin's Creed Black Flag. On Saturday it's day off. It's basically not way I can stream, and we will see how to go with time, because if I don't have a lot of time, I don't go play Rise of the Ronin, but if I have more time for streaming, we definitely go play this. I can't wait. It will be paid to wait that long. And of course there is Dragon Dogma 2, and I think we can go play that after Rise of the Ronin. We will see. I'm so excited about these two games, and they are just released in the same day. That's pain. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching my stream. I hope you have some fun. Thank you and goodbye guys.